I'm really excited to be here. I did this especially for Valentine's Day, so I want you guys to have an amazing day, regardless of what you're doing. If you're hanging out with your boyfriend, your husband, your best friends, all your girlfriends, or by yourself on the couch, this is your Be Beautiful workout, so it's meant for you to feel amazing on Valentine's Day. It's really short, but super simple. You can take it with you anywhere, to the gym. You can do it in your condo. You can do it outside if you're really brave and you want to do it out in the snow. The moves are simple. You can do them in any space. All you need is a mat, your weights, and a water bottle, and you're ready to go. So happy Valentine's Day. I hope you guys have the best day. I hope you liked the video, and I can't wait to bring you your next one. Happy Valentine's Day. Okay guys, so now that you have your mat and your weights ready for what we've got in store, we're going to do each round. There's going to be 4 moves. You're going to perform each move for 15 repetitions. You'll find that some of the moves you're actually going to be going from right to left. So in those situations, you're going to do a full set of 30. But otherwise, I'll be sure to tell you when we're going to do 15 of one side and 15 of the other. So get down on your mat and let's get ready, because we've got 15 minutes of full body action happening right now. So we're going to go down into a lunge. We're going to start on the right leg. So you're going to make sure you're coming down deep. Your back knee is going to be coming close to the floor, and you want to make sure that your front knee is parallel to your ankle and that you can still see your toes. In this position, we're going to go into a shoulder press. So you're going to bring the arms down, squeezing the shoulder blades, and then you're going to go back up. And we're going to do this for 15. Legs. So you're going to bring the right leg back, dipping the body down. We're going to bring that right knee close to the floor, left knee parallel to the ankle. We're going to go into a tricep press. So bring both weights together, up, over the head. Elbows are going to be tight into the ears, and we're going to press those arms up, and we're going to do this for 15 again. So you want to make sure that you're breathing. Inhaling in through the nose, out through the mouth. The more you hold your breath, the harder all these moves are going to be. We've got 5 more here. Alright, so when you're done, you're going to bring those weights down. And we're going to go into our next move, which is a standing flutter kick. So you're going to bring both weights up to the chest. I'm going to turn slightly so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to start on the right leg. Weights are just going to stay right here about chest height. You're going to lift that right leg behind you, pointing the toe, flexing the core, and we're just going to flutter kick it back ever so slightly for 15. So you want to make sure you're keeping that core locked really tight. That's what's going to help with the balance. It's also going to help engage the quad of the opposite leg. Alright, so we're going to switch, and we're going to go over to the left. We're going to do the exact same, lifting the left leg, working on the right, pointing that toe. Let's go. Five more. You're really going to feel this tomorrow, right through the glute. Alright, so when you're done with this, you can bring your weights down, and we're actually going to go into a plank position and work on the mat, and we're going to fire up the core, the arms, and the chest. Alright, so we're going to go down into a plank now. The next 4 moves that we're doing, we're going to go through 15 15 reps each. We're gonna stay down on our mat. You are gonna need your weights, so keep them close by. We're starting with rows. I'll show you what we're doing. It's really simple. We're gonna put them to the side halfway through, but then we'll grab them again. So just follow me. If you need to take breaks in between, just pause the video. It's totally cool, but get through all of these 15 reps of all 4 moves. So we're gonna start with a row plank. So you're gonna come up on your weights into a plank position. So make sure you get nice and comfortable. You want your wrists strong. Your fingers are pointing down towards the mat. We're gonna start with the right arm. You wanna make sure that that butt is down, keep that core locked really tight, and your spine is neutral. So we'll start by rowing the right arm back, and we're working the shoulder and the tricep, bringing it back down, and row. So we're gonna do this here for 15. So you wanna keep that core locked super tight the entire time. It's gonna help with the balance, and it's gonna make it a lot easier to get through all 15 reps. Making sure too, you're not holding your breath. I know, it's really easy to do that. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. All right, so we're gonna flip it over to the left side. So we're gonna keep that right hand down, staying in that plank, and we're gonna roll the left arm up and bring it down. If at any time in between you're doing this, it gets too difficult on the weights, that's totally cool. You can actually lose the weights, come down to the mat, and keep the row going without them. Finishing off, got 3 more here, and 1. All right, so we're gonna stay up in this plank. You can work from your hands. I'm gonna come down to my forearms, makes it a little bit more challenging. We're gonna fire out the obliques with 15 on each side, so 30 oblique dips all together. So you're gonna swivel your hip down to the mat, 45 degrees, and then you're gonna bring it back to the other side, and we're gonna do this for 30 all together. So it's gonna get harder as you get higher. You wanna get through each one. If you wanna make it a little bit easier, you can come up on the hands. You're just not gonna come down as close to the mat. Five more here. All right, so we're gonna come down onto our knees. We're actually gonna flip it over. So this last move, we're gonna work on our backs. You're gonna grab your weights, lay it back nice and comfortable. You're gonna take those legs up into the air. You wanna try and keep them as straight as you can. Flex those feet. Arms are gonna come up, and we're gonna reach it up to the toes for 15. We're gonna work in a plank and a boat pose. I'll make sure to show you everything that we're doing. You're gonna need your weights. I actually grabbed a lighter set just because it's a little bit easier on my shoulder. We are gonna be working with both of them. So if you need a lighter set than what you've been using, grab them. You may not even need them, but it's good to have just on hand. So we're gonna start by flipping into our boat pose or our V-sit position. I call them both. So you're gonna bring your feet up off the ground. If you need to, you can drop the heels and work from here. This is gonna be a little bit easier on both the back and the core. I'm gonna work with my feet up. So I'm gonna bring my arms up, and we're gonna cut down to the right, and then we're gonna bring them back up. So we're gonna do this, cut that log down to the right for 15. So you wanna try, keep that core locked really tight. Keep those legs up if you can. drop it to the left and bring it back up. We've got 15 on the other side. Make sure, deep inhale through the nose, out through the mouth. Two more, and one. All right, from here, we're gonna go right into our Russian twist. So we're gonna go back into that V-sit. You're gonna bring your feet off the ground. You can use your weights for this. You can grab your heavier ones, or you can lose them completely. It's up to you, but we're gonna be twisting from right to left. So feet are gonna come up. We're gonna do 15 on each side, so 30 altogether. So let's go. You wanna make sure when you're twisting those weights, they're actually touching the floor as they're coming side to side. So you really wanna get that twist all through the obliques, top to bottom, and work those hip flexors, keeping the core nice and tight. 5 more here. All right, so we're gonna drop those weights. This is where you can choose to use your heavier weights if you want. We're gonna go into a side plank. So we're gonna start on the right. You only need one weight for this one. So I'm gonna grab my heavier weights. So I'm gonna go back to using my 5. You're gonna come on your side. You wanna make sure your hip is stacked nice and comfortably. Your wrist is in line with your shoulder. As you're coming up, you wanna make sure that the entire body is nice and straight. Hips are stacked one on top of the other. I like to keep one foot in front, but you can put one on top of the other. It's whatever you're comfortable with. This is comfortable on my hip and alleviates some pressure on my shoulder and both my wrists. So we're gonna grab our weight, arms gonna go up in the air, and we're gonna thread the needle for 15. So it's almost like you're giving yourself a big hug to the side with your weight coming back up. Arm comes down, we're gonna flip to the other side. So you're gonna switch hands with the weight. You're gonna come up on your left arm, again, making sure your shoulder is parallel to your wrist. You wanna make sure you've got that great balance. Your arm's not gonna give out. Also, if you're really tired and you find this very strenuous, you can come down on your forearm, still coming up in that plank position, and you're still gonna thread the needle the exact same way. But I'm gonna work from my forearm. You figure out what's comfortable for you, and we'll go from there. So, coming up, last move, 15 reps. Here. You can do it. Just 5 more. 2 and 1. All right, coming down. Bring your weight down. Okay, guys, so you made it through all 3 rounds, all 15 reps in each move. What I want you to do now is grab your weights one more time, go through all 3 rounds, 15 reps of each, and you've got yourself a fantastic 15-minute workout, full body, head to toe. You're gonna feel great tomorrow. You're gonna have an awesome Valentine's Day. We should props with the wine, just because I always joke about how much of a wine I am. Oh, no, here's her again. This is such a big mess. You have room.
Yeah.
Woo!